Hello everyone and welcome to Divine Journey 2 episode 5. Today we are going to continue with extra utilities so that we can unlock the RF powder and get into Ender.io and thermal expansion. So to begin I need an XP bottler, which is just made like so, and I think it doesn't actually take any power, which is nice. I'm going to take the XP bottler and we're going to put it here for now, and if let's just type some random stuff, we want it to auto drink from the bottom, and now I can just chuck some bottles in and we will get bottles of enchanting. It's a little bit slow, but I mean it doesn't take any power. We are getting quite a good trickle of XP. So yeah, all is good. I did have a tiny accident where I threw the filter. I added some more stuff to it and then I put it in here instead of in here, so it got trashed, which is a bit silly. But I've not had a piece of armor since doing that, so I'm sure this will get clogged up at some point, which will be annoying, but that's fine. And there are some bottles of enchanting. I think I need 16 for the quest. There we go, one quest, and that will give us some more solidified XP, which I'll just put in there for now. I am biting the bullet and we are going to make some sharpness upgrades. We're not going to do looting because I don't really think we've got enough storage for that, but sharpness will be better because of those big sort of guys, I think. And now everything should die in one hit, I would say. That'll be good. And I also made some more XP bottles. Yeah, everything's dying pretty much in one hit. I'm waiting for a divine RPG mob to spawn to see if they die quickly. Ah, here we go. Oh, that one did. It's those big purpley ones that take a while. I've also not had any grews, I don't think. Okay, well, that was a grew. Okay, good. Perfect. Yes, that died quickly. That's good. As long as things are dying quickly, that's the benefit. And now to do what I've been meaning to do for a bit. GP powder, bottles of enchanting, thermal conductor rod, and 2 stacks of RF powder. And yes, it definitely will come in handy. It'll be most useful. There we are. Another trophy. And with the advent of our RF powder, which I will get confused and call GP powder because I just forget the names, we can now make machine frames from thermal expansion. And I like to do a very specific thing, and that is I like to make a stack of these at this point, which yes, will probably take me a little bit of time and is quite resource intensive. However, I believe it is actually pretty much essential to have like a nice smooth progression from here on out. So that is what I will aim to do if possible. I have popped over to the autumn, oh, there's lots of mobs, to try and find a diamond vein to mine because I think I'm going to need quite a few diamonds coming up. And output, there we go. And I'd like one. What's this? It's redstone. Okay. Ta-da! Diamond vein. So that will give us 70% diamonds, which is quite a lot. So I guess I will move my excavator over here, which is always fun to do, I suppose. And there we go. We can now have our diamonds. Whoa, what hit me? I hate the autumn thing. They all try to kill me all the time. It's very annoying. At least I have a good range on my zapper now to get them. Hurry up, dig out the sand faster. Oh, it's so cool. I do like the excavator. And there we go. Now we are getting diamond ore, which is very, very, very nice. I couldn't fill the power cell. I'm sort of out of seeds again, but it should last a fair bit of time to get a few diamonds out of this. And we also get some gold and emerald, which is less important really. I don't know if fortune's probably still the best way to get it until I get maybe a sag mill. Could you not, please? I'm trying to talk. I mean, this is basically our diamond problem completely solved, so that's nice. Okay, it's been a bit of time, and well, the base isn't quite basey, but it has a bit of a layout so that we can move stuff in before I decorate. So this will be our entrance hall. Eventually, I mean, I'm going to carve it out a bit more so it's not a cube, but right now, cube is just a lot easier. This is going to fill the bottom with lava probably as well. Again, like I said, it's going to be carved out a bit more later, but for now, it will be a square. We have our mob farm down there. That's not made yet, so it's just been left. And the main base will be through here, and there'll be another doorway here with maybe some sculptures if I can make the effort. And here is a room. I'm going for high ceilings. The theme is sort of dwarven, which is a lot of high ceilings and in this mountain. I don't quite know how much mountain we have. It seems like quite a big space already, but we can go up and down, so it's fine. So we just have these sort of things, and these will become pillars, and we've got 3 stories up here, so that should be plenty. And if we go back here, we have our first proper room, which is the room for immersive engineering, etc, etc. Obviously we don't need quite all the bits anymore. We don't need the blast furnace, for example, because we can make steel more easily. So we have stuff like the crusher, we'll have the mixer, the fermenter, and the refinery down here. And then up here we will have the diesel generator. There'll be one on each side, the arc furnace, and I'll just put the coke ovens in in the wall here and make it look nice. And over here we will start having a wall of machines, so the Ender IO thermal expansion machines. And I mean, the slight issue with making a base this sort of large and spread out is that there'll be a lot of AE2 cables required to move everything around, but it'll be okay. I'm sure it won't matter. So yeah, we'll have this here building up into walls of machines and stuff at the first little section, just so all the power is sort of connected. And these are going to be like nice little dividers. It will be inspired by Cool Cat, who made some really nice sort of slopey tiley things in E2E, which I really like. So we're going to copy that, I think. And yeah, so this is this, and I think I'll make a secret little back room over there to feed the fermenter and the mixer. I guess it's just going to be a lot of me actually moving now, which is always fun. Well, we have a lot of diamond, which is very nice, like a lot of diamond. So I guess we have to mine it. I'm tempted to not silk touch it, vein mine it, because there's just so much. It's going to take me a very long time otherwise. So many diamonds. Well, that should keep us going for a while. And I've just moved the excavator so that I'm getting redstone instead of diamonds, because I mean, we've got like 2,000 diamonds now and like 100 redstone, and I could do with both. This is a redstone vein. I found it already, so I thought, why not just use it? I don't actually know what else you can get. Oh, we can also get bone ore, which isn't actually very useful, but you know what, who cares? If we need lots of bone meal, we'll have it, but it's mainly just redstone that I want, and there's a good chance of it here. And while we are doing that, in the autumn, I will be getting glowstone from the nether, because I need lots of glowstone as well, just to make more GP RF powder, and this is just easiest. Yay, give me. And one of the reasons I need lots of GP and RF powder is because I need to make some leadstone flux ducts at the very least, probably hardened, then yeah, hardened, because I don't think I can get higher than that without actual machines. Oh, we need the hardened ones anyway. That's not a problem. We don't want to use too many of those mechanism ones, and the reason we made them was because I just simply could not make anything else at that point. We still can't make the Ender IO ones. We need energized. Oh, he doesn't like when I do that either. We can't make conduit yet because we need energized dark, and I want to move everything before we get that. So for now, let's hardened leadstone, whatever. Flux ducts will be what we are using. And on my journey to a stack of machine frames, let's make a stack of steel casing. Not bad. And now to make very much GP powder. Woohoo, tons of the stuff, as much as I could physically consume, because everything that we need for it is actually kind of cheap now. We have the excavator getting us diamonds. Woohoo, so much GP powder. Lovely. And now I can turn these into hardened flux ducts, which transfer 4,000 RF per tick, which should really be fine for now. Can't imagine us needing to transfer more than that. And anyway, as soon as you have some machines, you can upgrade them once again into better form. I think we're going to need a stack and a half of GP powder to make enough polished stone for the next bit, but that should be, yep, 6 stacks. And this needs to go in here, and very slowly we will be making it into the other thing. Stone burn? Yes. Yay, we can have it on full speed. We can probably make this, but yeah, we don't have any more of these anyway at the moment, so it doesn't really matter. We'll get there. I need sand, and the parrots are taunting me. There were so many parrots. Where were you before? In episode 1. Parrots. A bit of time later, but not as painful as I remember, we can make ourselves 64 extra utilities machine blocks. And finally, my goal of making a stack of machine frames is complete. And before we do lots of moving, here is our plan of action. It's many different machines. Okay, let's begin by making 2 fractionating stills. Can never remember which it is. I'm going to make 2 magma crucibles and 2 fluid transposers. Oh, I've made 3. Oh well, I'm sure we'll use it. Whoops. And now a singular sawmill, which is the first part of getting rid of those stampy machines. And the second part, getting rid of the stampers. Metal presses is 2 compactors, because one will make us plates, and the quest reward for making a compactor is a gear working die, which is nice because they're actually a little bit annoying to make. I was looking at it before I saw the quest. You need mithril, so that's very, very nice and will be very handy, and just means that we don't have to move the metal presses over particularly. I'm also going to want a redstone furnace. It's nice to cook stuff up without having to use a normal furnace. And we're also going to want a pulverizer, at least one for now. Now for 2 induction smelters, which we need more of. The things. I didn't make enough because I didn't have enough gold. We have enough gold now. An igneous extruder, which I think we might need 2 of. I'm not sure. And if I find my packed ice, which I could have prepared, didn't, we can make ourselves a glacial precipitator, which will come in handy soon enough. And because we are creating our permanent base, sort of, let's get a little bit into AE2. So there's my charger, and we're going to go overkill for this next bit, and we are going to make, we would if I'd actually prepared the ingredients. And now I am better prepared. We are making 12 inscribers, which probably sounds a bit excessive, but I don't think it is. Maybe I didn't. Well, maybe I need, I don't know, 9? Maybe I needed 9. Yeah, oh well, they'll come in handy. And in a not probably very efficient manner, I am making a stack of each just to begin with manually, because I need them. This one's very slow. Yes, this isn't very efficient. It's very bad idea. Don't do it like this. Okay, we've got mild automation now. It's not perfect, but at least it puts it in on its own. I don't have to do clicking, which is always favourable. Yay. Okay, I've made the executive decision. We are going to have some looting upgrades. They weren't too bad because we're not really, I feel like I'm not making any, drops. I'm not getting very many drops. Also, I'm using home just to transfer here till we've actually just moved fully. I won't need to do that once we've done that. Hello. Let's keep the light on for a second and some looting upgrades. Hopefully this will increase our drops. I think it should. The only other thing was I was thinking is it's not really loading properly while I'm not here, but it must be really. Oh god, we're nearly full of torches. I'll just probably avoid them. So hopefully we get a few more things, mainly string, so I can make wool for these cables. I didn't have very much, so that should definitely help. I definitely think this isn't chunk loading properly, so I've chunk loaded the whole area around it, which I suppose we'll need anyway, because this had not changed since I'd been gone, and unless it's just spiders not spawning or what, but very odd. Let's start some of our applied energistics journey with some ME drives, and I thought I could make more than that, but I can't. Do I have any spare radiator blocks left over from... Okay, we can make 3 drives. That'll do for now. I thought I could make loads. I don't know why I thought there was only 1 radiator block per drive when there was 4. That was my mistake, but whatever, that's enough ME drives. We are back here again at the new base, which obviously is not being finished yet, and it's still a bit of a mess, obviously. And this is where AE2 will be. It's a bit like the one from Project Ozone, apart from bigger. Our AE2 system I will access will be up here. I do like it in a nice little circle. I need to fix the doors, all that stuff. We are somewhat running out of space on the surface level, so we're gonna have to start bringing the base down a bit because I've decided so much of it needed to be, well, everything needed to be, so is that wonky? Oh, I'm gonna have to count that now. That looks wonky to me. Because everything's so large, yeah, it's taking up a lot of space. That's annoying. I hope that isn't wonky. It looks so off. Oh well, worst case we have to extend this wall a bit, perhaps. Whatever. So yes, this is our new area. It does stick out the mountain. I've had to cover that up. We will have, I guess, some rooms down here, and we will start going underground shortly as well. I thought the mountain might not be big enough, but you know what I'm like. I build very large bases and then don't use any of them. But the whole point of this base is it's meant to feel spacious despite being in a mountain. There will be a lot of empty space. So we should be fine. Maybe. Oh, and I don't know if I showed this, I've sort of put a walkway in there so that when we have everything moved, we can use the upstairs of this bit as well, have machine walls in as well. Just thought that would be nice. I will just probably jump off there most of the time and break my legs. Okay, we are going to make 25 ME controllers. They're cheap. And if I want to expand it, I can expand it into a 5x5, and at the moment we can just do 5x5. They're oddly cheap actually. So yay, ME controllers. Beautiful. I feel so rich doing that. Oh, this is the thing which wants me to make a crystal growth accelerator, but there's literally no point. Yeah, it's fine. I think we don't need this quest particularly. Oh no, we do. Okay, now before we start making, I've got literally no room because everything's stuffed. I was running out of seeds. Obviously we're going to make the system a bit better very shortly. Oh, I'm full of gold and all sorts of nonsense. Yeah, we can, because I've dilly-dallied so much, we should actually be able to make ourselves a crafting terminal like immediately rather than having to wait, because it's just here. We should be able to. Oh, and make the destruction gadget. I wish I'd seen that before I dug everything out, but whatever, it's fine. So we need to get a bit of resin. So we need a device frame. Oh, is that platinum? I don't have any platinum. And this. Ooh, interesting. Rest assured, this will be set up properly very soon, but for now, we are going to do it slightly jankily. So basically what I'm going to do is pulverize gold ore. It has a small percentage chance of giving cinnabar, and if we, smelt nickel ore cinnabar, we get platinum. We are going to need 8 platinum. We get 1 per cinnabar. Where is it? Here. We get 1 per cinnabar. So we need 8 cinnabar. Oh, we've got 1 already. That's nice. And yeah, we've got plenty of nickel ore. We've got quite a bit of gold ore actually at the moment. There is a more efficient way to do this. We aren't quite there yet. We need gelid cryothium and to put cinnabar ore in. With that, we get 4. So that's the way we will do it in the future. Oh, there's our first platinum level. Right? All right, we'll get there eventually. But yes, for right now, bit of a janky setup, but again, this is just so I can get the crafting terminal now rather than have to wait. And while I'm waiting for a bit of platinum, let's make ourselves a resin funnel because I need to do that. And to get, oh, it's not resin, it's rosin. I need it in a fractionating still. But all I have to do, oh, I can just cut wood for it. Not very much, mind. I need 200, so I'd have to 20 wood. That's quite a lot. I guess that was one way to do it. I'm also doing the alternate way, which is the way that needs platinum. I guess it's one or the other. It's okay. I'll do the other one too. And now, 1 device frame. Press, please. Thank you. And now we should be able to make this. Yes, 1 arboreal extractor. And this doesn't tell me how it gets not refined fuel resin. Resin. Fir is and spruce. Okay, it's the best. I think has to be naturally grown. I think I can just chuck this here and it'll make it slowly. Oh yes, it's already got 100. Not bad. I'm also pretty sure this doesn't break the wood, so we can just leave it there and it won't do anything mean. To actually be able to make the crafting terminal while I wait, we need to make a formulaic assembler from mechanism. Time to begin the crafting terminal, so let's make ourselves an illuminated panel. Yes, we don't need the other terminals yet, and I don't think we could make them anyway because they're gated. Next up of 2 formation cores, 2 annihilation cores. I don't know, I've made 2 just for fun. And there is our ME terminal. After a bit of time, I can get some rosin by plugging my fractionating still in. I can't remember what it's called. It's the same day. I just had to restart because I couldn't get into the nether for some reason and it crashed. There it is. The rosin. Who knows? And there's our final one. Oh, it's a chance output. I thought it was 100%. Do I have enough for another bucket? I do. Okay. Oh, I'm so bad at Minecraft. And now we have our rosin. Oh, it seems we have gotten too ahead of ourselves. Why does this always happen to me? Every single time. It always happens. I always think I can do AE2 and I can't. But I guess we need to go to the end, which actually I think we can do. Where is it? Yes, because we can make Eyes of Ender now. So, because we needed an induction smelter and we have an induction smelter, so we can do it. Yay. And now we can slowly make ourselves some Eyes of Ender in our induction smelter. And we will be able to get AE2 today. Like properly, like the crafting terminal AE2 and not the sucky not crafting terminal AE2. Now we have some eyes. I've come to the roof and we are going to throw it and see where it goes. This way, northwards. Thank you. So I guess I will just travel in this direction for a while and see how long it takes me to find this thing. So it's not actually that far away for once. It's literally like before the desert even, which is like, what, 700 blocks from home or something? Yeah, we're here. The stronghold's here, which is, oh, okay, 1500 from home. But I mean, it was very easy to find. Obviously, I haven't found the actual, portal room, but I didn't even break a single eye of ender doing this. Oh, this, the book room? Oh no. Delicious. Okay, I found it. I'm just in my augment mode, because it's just there. Come back. Okay, good. It's just through here, and there should be some silverfish. Pew, pew. None of that, thank you very much. And yay, found the portal. I think we should be able to take on the ender dragon without any issues. Where's the silverfish? Oh, that's good. Because I'm super strong, and I can sort of fly, and I have a zapper. So we should be fine. Right, here goes nothing then. Like Meatball Craft, there are a few extra bits and bobs in the end. Little creatures. Good thing we've got such a good range on our laser. I can shoot most of these fairly easily. Oh no, I've got bottles. As always, I forgot bottles for dragon breath. I'll just pop back home. Bottles retrieved. I just need to wait for her to actually land or something so that I can actually... Oh, here we go. Ow. Right, I've got about 43. I'm bored of waiting. We kill. Slap, slap. If she does it again before she's dead, then I will collect it. Oh, there we go. And the tip tip to get Dragon Breath rather than the Britannia Air is to try and not right-click a block while you're getting it. If you right-click on the endstone, you'll definitely get the Britannia Air rather than the Dragon Breath. But it's good when it hits the blocks, so you can sort of go underneath it like I was doing. That way you can pretty much always guarantee yourself a bit of Dragon Breath, which is nice. And almost dead. Oh, and more breath for me. Right, hello. You're dead now. I've had enough of you. Good thing this has got such a good range. The Jade was a lovely investment. And dead. Perfect. And we got 51 Dragon Air. That's not too bad. Dragon Breath, not Dragon Air. It's not a Pokemon. And I'll grab the egg. Thank you, egg. And we can get some of what we actually came for, which is the End Clatherate. And we can't jump in that because that is Resident Ender and it will teleport me. So we'll wait for it to dissipate before I pick everything up. And just to complete the quest, I will go to the End Islands and see if I find an Elytra and get some chorus fruit while we're there. I can't remember, oh god, where'd it gone, what chorus fruit was for, but I remember growing it and needing it for something, so it can't be completely useless. And I spawn right on top of an end city. That's a bit odd. And it has a boat. I promise, yeah, look, I didn't cheat. I literally just spawned here. This is like apart from the shulkers attacking me. Give me my shulker shell. Thank you. Oh, I hate shulkers. I don't even see it. That one? Right. Can I come back to the floor, please? Right, whatever. There's a boat here. This is what we want. It has our elytra in it. Stop it. That's so annoying. And yeah, that was, I mean, I was really expecting to be doing that for a long time. Oh, look, it's lots of stuff we don't need. Diamond sword. Yay. Oh, end rod. Isn't that like end rod? Laser medium. 8.6 power. Wait, what's our current one? So it's more powerful, but it has a lower range. Interesting. I think I like the bigger range more. Maybe. I'm going to take it anyway, just in case I change my mind. And now for the final quest, grab some chorus fruit. I don't know how much I need. A stack and 2 chorus flowers. Okay. And now we've had our little end trip. This stuff and that stuff. Is this full? Yes. Full of rubbish I don't want. I know I can turn it into sand, but I don't really care right now. And this will cook up into coated clatherate. Is it just for the quest? It is. Lovely stuff. Quest? Yes. And this needs to go in, well, we'll just use one of these temporarily to make ourselves some estimation thingy majigs processors, or those little circuits. I've got some diamond ones here. I think I made some printed as well. And then we just put them in here. Yep, there we go. Slow, but it does work eventually. And we should get us, we don't need 4. I'm just making 4. I think the quest, does the quest want 4? No, the quest just wants 1. We need 2. But we'll make a few because why not? And now, lo and behold, we can make ourselves, it was me. I picked it up. There we go. 1 formulaic assembler. Now we can make ourselves a crafting terminal. See, I told you we could do this episode. I told you that we didn't have to wait. We don't. Yay. Let us make 8 P2P tunnels. This should be fine for now. We'll also need some memory cards while I think about it. And there we go. 4 memory cards to go with the 4 P2P tunnels. Or 8, but 1 in, 1 out sort of ish. Using the kindly gifted network tool and another memory card that was also gifted through the quest rewards, we can make ourselves a advanced memory card, which apparently lets you visualize outputs more easily. I don't know how it works, but it sounds useful. Now, storage. Oh no, I don't have very much Certus. I think there is a Certus vein somewhere. Is it here? No. I definitely found a Certus vein. We may need to dig into it because I have not enough quartz for this. Is it here? Yay, found it. And that's a running. Hopefully we'll get plenty. And conductive iron is incredibly cheap. That's nice. Not a bad haul so far in Certus quartz terms. I don't know really what I'm aiming for. Probably just 4K to start with some stuff being connected with a draw controller. That seems reasonable enough to me. I've been having a few power issues, so I have switched to barley instead of wheat. It grows a little bit faster. Hopefully this helps. We will be making this bigger. I just wanted to sort of temporarily improve it while we wait for the new base. I do feel as though we are actually getting more. There's a backlog in here, which I don't think there was before, so that's good. Okay, let's make some 1K ME storages. Where is my... Oh, I've left it. Right, here we go. That's 1 stack. And 1 more stack. And we should be able to turn these into 32 4K ME storage, which I think should be fine. fine. So all the bulky things will store in drawers. So we're going to go for that for now, I think. I have in fact lied. We are going to make 4. Yeah, that should be good. I have just realized we have made way too many ME controllers. I needed 60, not 25. But it's fine. They were cheap. It doesn't really make that much of a difference. It's just I can't count. I'm so annoyed at myself because of the looting. This filled up really, really fast, which meant I hadn't been getting drops since it probably was down here the last time. And so we don't have very much string. And I was relying on it so I could make a few more dense cables to color. Hurry up, spiders. It is on. I just turned the volume off because it's loud. Terrible, awful mistakes have been made. This is too far. I'm going to have to turn this off. Be quiet. This is too far away from my base. It's literally the same issue I had with the Guardian farm in Project Ozone. This is too far from my base. Mobs de-render after 128 blocks. This is like 180 or something. So, woohoo, cool mob farm in the earth. This is all going to have to move. Good thing it's not decorated or anything, so it's not like the biggest deal in the world, but, well, at least it explains why it wasn't working and I wasn't getting any string. So, before we move, I'm going to have to move this whole thing, and hopefully I can silk touch the cursed earth. That is literally so annoying. I can't believe I've made the same mistake twice now. But whatever, we'll just move it. I probably will do a straight downy sort of thing underneath the main console, just so that I know that this will not happen again. Right, mob farm has been moved. We now have a ladder down to it. I was going to do elevators, but I didn't. Maybe I will. It's literally right directly underneath the main base. 6. There we go. So it's just directly under here. Hopefully now it is still within range and it's chunk loaded and we shouldn't have too much of an issue. Hopefully this means we will actually be getting the drops that I want. And all should be well. Fingers crossed, I think. So we should probably get enough string to actually make the cables. So at least that's one thing moved. Okay, I have just set up a little new farm. It's the same as the other one, it's just a bit bigger. I've been informed that 50 plots is good enough for one diesel gen. This is about more than that. More than 80, might be 100. I don't know, I don't really count. Obviously this isn't reaching all the wires. I just did this because we do have some, I know I could have used trim, but I thought why not just use an extra drawer. I had them spare and just put these here. They won't grow as fast as the other one, but I mean, like, it doesn't really matter. It's still production, whereas there wouldn't be any. And we're just speeding up the growth, and we've already got quite a lot. It's got a void upgrade and a storage upgrade, so hopefully we won't have any difficulties with that. And now it's really just me making the leap and moving everything over, which is a little bit scary, but we should be fine. Okay, it's been a bit of time. We have now moved, I think, all of the immersive engineering machines over. Apart from the metal presses, we don't need them anymore. I'm yet to set up the other machines. Maybe I will just do that. And there are the rest of our machines. A few of them I've kept aside because we're going to be doing other things with them, but we have a little setup which we'll be using in the future to get primed fuel, which we'll go over when it's actually set up and not just machines. Just some random thermal ones. We have the compactors for gears and plates. We have a sawmill for rods, a redstone furnace just for furnace things. I should make some crates actually as well for inputs and outputs. We have the mechanism stuff from before. This will all get passive eventually, so I'm just going to leave it like that for now. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. And there, okay, this looks kind of ugly, but there are some crates from Abyssal Craft which are fairly big, so we can do input output automatically. I don't have a pulverizer because I used it over here instead because I need it for something else, but that's fine. I'm sure it won't be an issue right now. It's not like it's hard to make another one, to be honest. I'm just being a bit lazy. We now have power to our ME controller. It's still ugly. Cool Cat reminded me that these needed to be dense cables rather than normal cables, but there we go. We now have 3 channels being used, some for the drives, and we have 1 coming out of here, which I think is wrong. I think I forgot to put the PTP in. Okay, I think we're good now. Maybe that was a bit silly of me. Whatever. This should have storage. It does. We can, oh my goodness, we can finally store things in our ME system. Glorious. There we go. We have an ME system. And yes, I did just put a normal cable here. I like this purple. It's very pretty. I didn't want it to be blue. And I will put facades, but right now I'm just happy I've done that. So let me quickly chuck everything over into this so that I can stop cluttering everything up. Woohoo, storage. And in terms of storage, I think I have now got everything. So everything over here is now empty. I haven't moved all the other stuff. I will do that in a minute. But apart from that, we're all done, and I need to put these drawers in so that I can attach them to a storage bus. And we have filled up on a lot of types, a little annoyingly on some of the 16K drives, but that's fine. I will clear out some of the stuff that only appears once. There's lots of random pickaxes and stuff. But apart from that, we're pretty good, and we can move into our ugly new base. And now I've accomplished that, because I don't have a whole lot of time, I think we're going to end the episode here. Sorry it's a bit shorter than normal. I promise soon we'll go back to our normal schedule and have a bit of a longer episodes, more a week. But right now, this is the best I can do. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.